Greetings, this is This and I'm Me, and it's day 55. We have a shortcut outdoor thingy-mabobber. We've got a lot of allowance. We've got 70 steps. We got 2 gems. I don't know. What else? What's going on? What did we do? Oh, we read a book last time. Okay, we've got we still have the berry picking blessing. Okay. And we have the power sledgehammer in storage. There's a lot going on today. I would assume. There should be anyway, because we're starting with a lot. These are weird starts. You know what? Let's just randomly go utility closet here. Do I even break the breaker switch yet, though? Like, do I do the thing? I guess. But then what if I get the key card? I don't know. Let's do off, keep that on, but it doesn't really matter, and then on. Okay. We've got that. We're going to have 4 gems, because we have 3 in the parlor, hopefully, and then 1 in the drawing room, safe. Okay, so 4 gems to pick up, plus the one I already have. Let's see what type of outdoor room we want to get today. Trading post, tomb, shelter. I'm going to go with the tomb. And, whoa. Okay. And I'm not going to go down there. Maybe there's an item down there or something. I don't really know how it works. But basically, we're opening the tomb up. And if by some crazy chance I can make that thing again that you use for the red candlesticks, then we can open up a passageway down there maybe. But it seems like that might be kind of a hard task to complete today. I think it was the burning glass that you needed, a magnifying glass, and I don't know what else you would have needed. A battery? Not really sure. But so I don't know if I'll be able to get that because the power hammer is using the battery as well, right? So it might not be accomplishable until I get rid of the power hammer. The gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. The gems are in the blue box. So if this is true, then this statement has the word black, so it would have to be false. So, like, it can't be true. It can't be true that every statement with the word black is false. So therefore, it's false. And it means nothing to us. But we know that this is a false box. So one of these 2 boxes are true. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the black box. Uh-oh. But this can't be true. Every statement with the word black is false. Oh, okay. So if this is false, that every statement with the word black is false, then that means one of the statements, because this one's already false, so one of the other statements with the word black has to be true, because if the other one was false, then we'd have 2, and like this would be true, right? So the other one with the black statement has to be true. Gems are in the black box. Okay, I guess let's take it. Take our win. Oh, nice. Don't know the right button, but that's okay. Why is like every single button that I play, every single game that I play, why do they all have to have a different button for select and then a different button for sprint and like a different button for like inventory? They're all different and it's confusing. Okay, thankfully the hallway fits here nicely anyway, but I should have drafted off of the drawing room. We know this. Draft off the drawing room because you get, extra attempts. Like, why did I do that way? I don't know. Okay, also I have to register the fact that I have the car keys. Like, put that in my brain, because I kind of just picked them up. But I have the car keys. Put it in my brain. Okay. Let's see. I'd say we're gonna want to go den. And then I get to get yet another gem. There was a key I missed last time, and I never really realized where it was, but it didn't end up mattering. But still, it's like, how did I miss a key somewhere? Okay, now I guess we're gonna have to go pool. This is such a weird early time to get the pool. But let's get the pool because I just want that pathing constantly. Okay, and there, now you're giving me the thing that I feared that I would get that would make no sense to get based off of what I did. But fine, whatever. So that means we can shortcut up into the foundation if we need to. Okay. This is okay to be a dead end anyway. I'll go storeroom, I guess. Let's leave the hope for the bedroom closet working out for us somewhere else. Okay, and so that's all there is to there. So yeah, should I go back to the utility closet? Maybe not yet. Well, I do have the opportunity to possibly get a whole bunch of money today, so spending some money wouldn't be that bad, and it does have better pathing. And I'm all about the pathing. I guess we go that way. Now, do I want to go in there right now, though? Or do I want to go back to the utility closet? I think we should go back to the utility closet. And I have to turn the keycard entry system back on because I have a keycard. Okay. And so then if we were to get the security room, then what we'd want to do is, I shouldn't be going this way, I should have gone the other way. We would turn it up to high. Okay, there's never anything in here anymore. Back in the good old days, they'd have stuff there. Not anymore. Corridor. And then draft up this way as well. Well, there's the security room. I don't technically need it as badly as I have previous times. But is the breakfast nook better? Maybe. It's giving me another key. But I don't need the keys that much if I go security room. Yeah. I guess I'll go security. Breakfast nook. I'm going breakfast nook. I'm crazy. I'm absolutely crazy. Nothing else here? Okay. Get my key and my breakfast. And then I'm gonna leave. Okay, fine. I'll draft this and then I'm gonna leave. Dang, I was hoping something that went across and up. Let's go. I don't know, observatory? I guess? And we'll get back to that some other time, maybe? But for now, I want to work my way over this way. Oh, this is bad. Let's pick a wild berry. Because it's dead ends no matter what. The rotunda. Oh, interesting. I never use this one. Okay, let's draft something here. So you can only pick a wild berry 3 times? Because there are only 2 more berries. That's interesting. Bedroom, closet, spare bedroom, security. Seeing as they want to give me the closet so much, maybe I should do spare bedroom and then the closet would come after, but then I wouldn't be able to go to the foundation from there, which would be weird. Oh, you can rotate the floor plans as well. So I could rotate the security to point the other direction. Can it go again? This doesn't cost me anything, right? I don't think it does. Okay. That's the ideal pathing. And then we get it. Okay. Then I guess I'll step in and I'll change the security. Let's see, am I missing anything? 10 coins in the tomb, 2 trunks in the pool room. Okay. Keycard system. We will do security level high. Confirm. And then offline mode. Locked. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not offline. But I guess we could put it as unlocked. And then should I start an experiment? I don't know. Let's just let's just move forward. Okay, so we have a way over. Let's make this be the kitchen. But don't tell me I'm starting to use too many gems now. And then let's make this be... Oh, God. I guess the pump room? Just because it circles to the foundation? I feel like I'm making pathing today, but there's no point to any of it. It does feel that way. Why are you rotating me in such a backwards sort of way? Why did you rotate that way? Why aren't you rotating the other direction? I guess this is clockwise, so it makes sense. Okay, should we go one more just so that we're not like trapped? Let's go one more. Okay. So I can't go back the way that I came right now, but it allows us to be able to draft something here. Very interesting. I don't know if the rotunda is a power room. If it is, then we'd have boiler room to rotunda to security to pump room, which is nice, in case I want to make any changes. But I just don't really know if it is. I don't think I need to rotate it or anything, right? Yeah, I don't think any other option would matter. I could just do spare bedroom. We'll try the boiler room. I don't know. We're trying things just to try things today, apparently. We're trying to go with the flow of, like, possibility. So while that door is closed, I power this on. We want it powered to the left. And then activate. Yeah, through the rotunda. Okay. And then once it's powered on, it makes no sense, but you switch that. I'd love to be able to check the basement today. Not necessarily the basement, but you know, like that red box. I'd love to be able to check that. And see if we got anything out of that. I think it's got to do with this. I think it's absolutely got to do with this. But if I change these things now, they definitely won't work, right? Like the power will turn back off. Just change it now anyway. Does that have a light? Okay. Go again, go again. Does that have a light? Okay. Does that have a light? Which way do I turn it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. That could be interesting, guys. That could be really interesting. So the bridge is gone. I can't go to where I want to go. But I can go to the foundation right now. Okay, good. Perfect. Do it. Do it. We're getting to do something fun and new right away. Right now. Lock in. Okay, yeah, I feel like there's still a little more water that needs to be moved around somewhere in here, but I didn't really know where to put it. So we never did. I mean, I could empty out the pool. Well, no, wait, can I? Like, did it? Okay, the power didn't get over here. The rotunda doesn't count, I don't think. Okay, but let's go through here. I need a shovel at some point. Can I have a shovel, guys? Wait, should I check the observatory benefit? Da-da-da. I can't tell what these things are. That is like 2 circles. And then that is like something big. 2 circles. Something big. It looks like a dragonfly. Let's see what the book says. 2 trunks, maybe, would be the twins. And then, oh, is it Clavis the key? But maybe turned at a different angle? I guess I'll get the things. Why not? Get that. Oh, no, that's the key. I don't think I know what this is. Oh, it's the sail. How could I not tell what those were? I just did literally such a bad job. Previously, I always knew. Like, it was always so clear. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Okay. So the kitchen, I'm glad I didn't buy anything from there yet, because we could benefit now. Okay. But we want to go basement, basement, basement. Dun da 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 da. What in the world is going to be behind this little door or opening? Maybe it's just another shortcut? Or is it something? I would think it would be something, but what? I just don't know. Open up. Knock, knock. Open up. This is the police. Okay. I go down this way. And then I go over this way. And I go through here. And around this bend. Okay, perfect. And if nothing else today, we at least did this. So what now? Oh, push the button. What in the world is going on here? Whoa. Whoa, I'm on a top level. Oh my god. Okay. I hope it doesn't use too many steps to go back and forth through all this. So I need to make it so that this circle-y do is up. What does this one do? That doesn't raise it up. Okay. But maybe this over here does. Oh, they're calling all of this the underpass. Okay, good. That's nice of them. This one doesn't raise things up either. These should all, like, I should be writing these down. Let me get my notes. So if we take a gander here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There are 8 things, and then number 1 is a We'll call that one 2 antechamber. And then I'm standing in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm standing in number 4, and this has a rotate. But also the 2 antechamber one also has a rotate. Okay. And in terms of the center, there, at least on the top level, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 spokes, and 2 of them stick out, right? Okay. It would be short, 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 long, short, short, long. Okay. That's the configuration of that. So, we got to keep rotating until we can get to someplace new. Huh. Do I want to go there? Or can I rotate to a different location? I guess you can only rotate to 2 options. So you kind of always have to go the other option, or else you're just going to be going back where you were before. Like, once this rotates around again, I will just be back where I was before. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we do want to go the other way. Hold, hold. So, if this is moved up, though, how am I going to get back over there? If I can't move it up from over there. That's where things start to get a little confusing. Okay, let's also mark down spot 5 is the path that's to basement. And I think that one also has a rotate, but it might not. That one might be the spot that's raised up. I don't remember. But so if that's 5, like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So spot 6 is like hidden passage. And spot 7 is connected. These 2 are connected. Spot 6 and spot 7. Passage. Okay. Sure. So, and spot 7 goes to the basement. Okay. Like, both of these spots go to the basement. I'm running out of room in my notes because I did not do this the best way. To basement. So if you land at spot 5, 6, or 7, I think you can get out to the basement. Well, I'm calling it the basement, but it's the reservoir, I guess. And there's also a rotating thing here. Okay, sure. So that's spot 8. Let's see what spot 8 has. It also is just rotating. Okay. One of them, I'm telling you, one of them raises it up and down. Maybe it's spot 3? This spot 3? Spot 3 has a map. Okay, I'll write it down. Spot 3, map. Does this map help me at all right now? Basement, thingamabobber, blah blah blah. Reservoir. They're showing the picture of the little place. Spot 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not showing the hidden passage between spot 6 and spot 7, interestingly. Okay. Catacombs. I mean, I do want to mark some more of this down. I'll mark it down later, though, when I'm editing, because I didn't ever get the catacombs section of this map on my, like, in my notes. I have the basement portion drawn in, I have the reservoir portion, but this top portion, I'm not going to be able to fit it. I'm going to have to piece together 2 different pieces of map. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, we can note the rest of that down later. I mean, like, it's not... Do I need to, like, know it right now? I don't think so. I don't think I necessarily need to know any more of it right now. We just need to figure out how to rotate all this. So, I'm going to have to rotate it back because that was a dead end. Rotate again. Da 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 da. So, like, if I rotate it, basically, okay, go back to this spot. And then, the way to get to the other places is you rotate it here in a place that doesn't connect up there. Like that one, it goes from there to there, which is great. But we need to raise it up. That one goes from there to there, and I haven't been there yet. That's the only one I haven't marked down. So it's got to be that spot. Spot number 2. As I'm calling it. I know, you might think, why didn't you have the basement as spot number... Like the reservoir entrance as spot number 1. And then 2 north lever as spot number 8 or something. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, perfect. And so then I can leave. Well, hopefully eventually I'll get to leave. Hopefully I can rotate this into some way that will let me out of here. Okay, so spot 2, we're going to say that that one is the up-down option. Okay. This allows me to go here. Now, what I want... Okay, I already have pathing that works. They're giving me pathing from that spot to that spot. I don't know how many things I'm going to need to try, but like that is one workable way. Oh, wait, but I can't leave it that way because I can't get there. I have to spin this back to a... Where am I? I have to spin this back in a way that it will work. Hello. For me to get back over to the red box section. So just keep spinning, just keep spinning, just keep spinning, spinning. Actually, that was what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? Or no, that's what I do. I'm fine, okay. We go right on over this way. And then I go through here. And we're gonna go up. So I can change it now. Should I? Was there a spinning thing up there? I can't remember. A spinning thing up there? I can't say the word spinning without sounding like an idiot. Okay, we'll just start with that. They're letting me have unlimited backtracking right now. So let's leave it at that. The ambiance is cool, but it is quite a long trek if you have to keep running back and forth. Wait, I didn't line it up properly. I'm not at the... I thought it was a 1-to-1. I thought I was at the thing. I wasn't. Thank God Simon is healthy and been eating lots of fruit so that he can sprint around like this. Whoa, okay. Oh, there's so much, okay. So we have another padlock. It has letters and letters and letters. But then this last spot has a number. It has the number 8. Why would you not use the number 8? I don't know. It's four letters and or number. And the symbol is Arinda. Arinda Aries. Okay. But let me go to where I have the information on that. Arinda Aries. We know that it's metropolitan, fog, color is black, and transportation is trains. Okay. Metropolitan. It wouldn't be this. Fog. Do any of these have an F? It doesn't seem like it. But also, like, you can have Metropolitan, but you could also have Marshall, and both of those start with an M. So they wouldn't be doing something like that. Okay. I just don't remember any codes anywhere. Do I need the information from the uncensored, like Arinda, the History of Arindia first edition? Because I haven't read that yet. I don't remember any codes. You know, I've written down so much. You would think at this point I would see something like this and I'd be like, I know what to do. You know, I would be like, oh my god, I've got it. It's so obvious. Metropolitan, fog, black, train. Let me find the leader again. Not that it's gonna help, because I only have the censored version, but I'm trying to see if maybe there's something that is like 4 letters of a name of someone or something. I guess the History of Arindia doesn't technically have to do with Arinda Ares. It has to do with the whole sort of section. Like, there's multiple places that are there. Okay. Well, I definitely want to note down all the letter options here. PLRBSMUWET. And the next one, ANMRCOIEWHANMRCOI. Okay, I don't know where that started and stopped. LASYIMBKED. And then this one is weird. EK8. But the 8... Yeah. The 8 isn't normally even an 8. Like, their 8 looks like an infinity sign. ZSNMPDH. I don't know. I guess all we can do for now, is check that spot. If there's any way. I think there should be like one other way that we can configure this so that we can walk on the bridge. It should work. I wonder if that place is going to need power, though, every time that I want to try something out over there. Or if it's going to stay open and accessible to me. Because it would be a shame if I have to get power down there every time. Because I actually don't think I get the boiler room that often. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh. Ooh. Okay, actual information maybe? Scripts in Redford Mining Company Excavation Department Foreman's Log 228. Date 3/1/1917. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. As an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. Okay. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I'm not reading this right, but that's okay. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Interesting. Oh! Allowance! Okay. Dang it, I don't remember what each tile does. Do you want yellow? Okay. Do you want gray or do you want black? Oh, it wants black. Okay, well, don't the black just rotate around? I don't know what the gray do. Like, the black just shift the entire row, right? The yellow move up. And then they get weird. What does the gray do? I think, are the gray blank? So we have to get the gray out of the way with the yellow. But because the yellow are up at the ceiling, it's not gonna work. Okay. So if I do this. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Shut it down. So if I do this, and then I do this, that's pretty good. And then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. And then I do this. I am a genius. I think that might be one of the first boxes that I actually just, like, tried to actually just do a thing. Like, I was like, I know how these move, so let me just take the steps, rather than being like, oh, that's closer, I think that's right. I just knew the steps, so I just did them, and it just worked. Okay, well, I'm still super extra rich. Okay. So, I will definitely put this down in my notes. We have full drain is at 0. I've done that before. We have 6 is entry level. So I'm assuming maybe that's like what it used to be at. I don't really know. I don't know what entry level means. We might want to try that at some point. I don't know. Like, entry level I feel like is to go into that pipe maybe. So we'll want to try that. And then 13 is dock level, because I think I've had it at 14 before and it was up too high. So 6 is entry level, 13 is dock level. Noted. Noted. So that room, it might not have something to do with Orinda Aries necessarily. It's got the Orinda Aries symbol, but so does that other spot. You know, like, that symbol is just like, it's in a lot of spots. I don't know. What would it be? Like, don't you think I could just figure it out right now if I just tried? Like, why don't I know it? It just seems so wrong after literally all the information that I've gathered that I wouldn't know it. The 8 is so weird, though. But I think I should be taking that into consideration, shouldn't I? Like, wouldn't that only help me? Like, the 8 is a clue. The 8 is helping you know what to look for. This part reminds me so much of Riven. Like, the vibe of this, like, sort of scaffolding pieces, and then, like, this part with the circle and stuff. But yeah, why would I just not know what's... There's like another red letter there. And a gem. I need that. And then there's a new blueprint of some kind. Like, are you kidding me? How do I just not get that? I have to get it. Like, why does this end with an 8? What does the 8 have to do with anything? 4 letters. Could it be like a date? Maybe not September. You wouldn't normally abbreviate to be 3. May? May 8. I just thought, like, why would you have a number at the end? May 8. Oh, wait. How? Okay, here we go. Because each of the, it's not like I can select them or anything, but each of the red letters, it was always a date, right? Like, the safe code was the date of the letter. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. I feel like a genius. That might have been so obvious, but... Whoa. Is that life size? I feel like I'm looking at like one of the 3D models that they used to film Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you guys ever saw behind the scenes footage for that, but they like would film some of the scenes of like far shots of landscapes and buildings as like they like would fill up a whole room, but they were tiny, you know, if that makes sense. This looks like that, but I think it might be life size. Okay. Number one. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of notes to take today. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Loud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month, at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life, towering above us, in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron. Not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. How do you know that he had secrets that he kept with him if you are telling me that he kept those secrets? Huh? He obviously told you. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscence might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts led a certain credence to their words. Lend? Okay. Seems like you should be saying something in past tense, but that is, I don't know, I'm confused. So maybe his father didn't say anything, he just heard it from these other people. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. He's threatening him! He's blackmailing him! I eagerly await your response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Loud. That's crazy. I thought at first he was being all like, hey, you know, I know my dad knew some things. Don't worry. He was honorable. He never told anybody. I kind of found out about it a little bit from these other people. They were idiots. But, like, I just want you to know that he was loyal and that I'll be loyal. But he's like, I actually don't really know if I can be loyal. I think I maybe need to be paid to be loyal. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Oh. So someone else sent this letter as blackmail. Not the letter, but like they're using the letter as blackmail. Not what's in the letter. You know? They're putting like, they're blackmailing the blackmail. What? That's so confusing. Okay. It's such an, like a specific handwriting and everything. Do I need to, like, is there anything secret in here? I feel like there could be something secret in here, but maybe not. Okay, I mean, I'll note down what I can that seems important there. Oh my god. Wow, so that means we only are missing one more letter? Or possibly two. I can't remember if the fortune teller dude said that there would be an extra one or not. I don't remember. Foreman's Log 102, January 13th, 1916. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Arindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal the set back up, the better for us all. Oh. So, dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Arindia. I'm scared. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add treasure trove to your drafting pool? +5 for each time you have drafted treasure trove. Yeah, it sounds fun. But also, apparently, the black bordered floor plans are scary and bad. Okay. This was so fun. Okay. Wow. I'm so smart. I figured it out. And you know what? I almost thought that I wouldn't be able to. I almost thought, I don't know what this would be about, but I said that 8. That 8, guys, it's a clue. And it was. Lo and behold, it was a clue. Oh, boy, do I tell you. Okay. So, we're going to have to scooch our way on out of here. I don't think we need to go back through that section anymore. I can't do anything with the pump room today because we didn't get the power over there. Correct? But I do know in the future that I could try the pump room some more if I'd like. Level 6 or level 13. We're at level 12 right now. But level 13 I think just gives us it gives us a shortcut pathing if we come down here, which I'm sure will be useful for some sort of puzzle at some point, but I'd be more interested in trying level 6 first. Yeah. Okay. Now that we're done all of that incredibly exciting I mean, that was another safe, quote unquote. So that means there's one more locked thing like that somewhere. I wonder what it would be. I mean, once again, I feel like it must be something that I've just never encountered. Yeah, so like if I try to do something here, just nothing works, right? Fountain is spot 1. This is spot 1. Maybe it does work. Oh, you only need the power to do this thing. Huh. How would I get one more water into there? Or how would I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, because we're at 12. How do I get 6 out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. How do I get 6 out? Okay, the reservoir, it goes into this one. So we want it to go back into the tank. The tanks are full. Okay. So first we have to put stuff into the pool. if I put 3 in the pool, 3 water in the pool, then I could take 3. Okay. So the pool is the last one. Okay. We want water to go down. And then I select pool. Okay. We fill up the pool. And then deselect pool. Okay. Come back over here. Put this to normal. Now I have some space in this tank. So we can take stuff from from the reservoir. I think it's already going to that tank. We can take stuff from the reservoir and put it into the tank. It looks like it's going to do more than 3 though. No, I guess it won't. Because these hold 4 and it was at 1. So 1 to 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. So now we just need to get rid of 3 more. So I can put some into the fountain. But I don't know how to do that in a way that is going to be even. So we'll put it on fountain. And we'll go, which one's the fountain? The first spot over here. Okay. Into the fountain. Now that's going to be 4, which is too much. But that's okay. Probably. Then turn that off, turn this off. I'm honing in on the kitchen here, because the kitchen is a 3. So I think something would work with this. So the kitchen is the 4th pipe. 4th pipe goes over here. So we want to empty out the kitchen, but I can't because this reservoir is full. My brain. Okay, what's this one? We could put stuff in here. That's the 3rd one. The aquarium. I don't want to, but let's just mess everything up at this point. Just do whatever for a moment. Just I don't know, see what happens. So that's going in the aquarium. Okay. And now, if I could put something in the fountain or the aquarium from this tank. This tank is connected to spot 4, the kitchen. But how do I get stuff out of the... they're both full. What do I do? The only things connected to the central part are the first 2, the fountain and the reservoir. So, I can take some of what's in this tank and put it in the fountain. Okay. So if I activate the fountain with this tank, that gives me room over there. And then I can take what was in the fountain and I can put it over there if I want to. Okay, but what I want to do is the kitchen has 3 water in it. I want to take that 3 water out. The kitchen is pipe 4. It's here. If I push this up, it'll take that 3 water out. Good. Then after that, I want to take the reservoir and I want to put that into storage somewhere else. Kitchen, this one, fill the reservoir. Good. And then I think what we need to do is we need to go reservoir this way and put the water in there. Wait, is that 3 or that's 4? That's 4. But it'll work out anyway. Well, okay, so we take 4 water and we put it in there. And then we take 3 water and we put it in the kitchen. Four, 3. We're still going to have 4 left over. How do I get rid of this extra piece of water? This is so frustrating. Does this have 1 in it right now, or is it empty? I think it's empty, right? Like, I could put more in the fountain. Is that the better option? I would put all 4. So we would just be empty. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, isn't it? Okay, fountain is number 1. Fountain, we want to fill the fountain. Okay. We're going to take everything out. And then we're going to fill the reservoir. Oh, wait, that doesn't help me. I thought I could fill it with just the kitchen water, but I already took the kitchen water out. I should have left the kitchen water in. Maybe if I empty out the aquarium, would that be better? Aquarium goes to that one, but the kitchen goes to the other one. I just need to get 3 water in the kitchen that I can then take out and put in the reservoir. That's literally all I need to do. I can at least do the boat thing right now. I believe if we put this down and we go No, please. Why? Like, I have 4, and if I put it in the reservoir, then it's at 12, right? And that would be dock height. I might be kind of running out of steps with all this back and forth. But, why isn't it doing the thing? Oh, because I have to do this again. Oh, because I have to switch it. Okay. Go, switch. Please, switch. Okay, thank you. Switch that out. We'll do the thing, whatever. Yeah, like, I keep going down and up and stuff, but, like, there's the kitchen. It's available. It's close enough, right? I can still get stuff from there later. Okay, so unselect that. Select the reservoir. And switch this. And then that would be 12. No, that's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It needed to be 12 and that's 13, maybe? Or else I'm misremembering or I'm miscounting. I don't know. I think that's probably still wrong. Okay. But now if we take and we fill the kitchen with what was in the reservoir. Let's start by trying that. So, how? I can't. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's take the fountain and fill up one of the tanks. They're both empty right now. We fill up one tank. That'll get rid of 4 of these. And then we fill up the other tank with 3 of those. Because this could go to either. Okay, so the tank that does not touch the kitchen, we fill up with 4. Okay, fountain. We fill that up with 4. And then the other 3 that can go into the kitchen, we put on this side. That seems good. It seems like a good start. Okay. So the other 3 go on that side. And then we don't touch that tank again for a second. I need to think. So then what I want to do is I want to take stuff out of the reservoir. But I can't because there's not really any space. So now let's put the stuff back into the fountain that was on the other side. The stuff in this tank can go back into the fountain. Go for it. Okay. And then we can take 4 out of the reservoir. I guess. Do we need to or do we want to? I don't know, but I guess we're going to. Take 4 out of the reservoir. Put it in the tank. Put it in the tank. Okay. Good. And then we're at what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to get rid of 3. I don't know why I did what I did. I did something that made sense if I wanted 3, but not if I wanted to get rid of 3. If I want to get rid of 3, I need a tank with 1. Which I can do. Well, no. Not exactly. I think I did something backwards here. I want a tank with only 1 left over in it. I can empty out the kitchen. That's one thing. But that's not going to help me much more. I need to empty out 3, so we need a tank with 1, not a tank with 3. Okay, this is fine. I can still make this work. So, stop it. Don't click on any of those. I'm not touching that. Stop. We're gonna fill the kitchen. Now's the time. Do it. Fill the kitchen. Ba-ba. Okay. Now, my goal is to figure out a way to get one of these tanks to have 1 water in it. So if I empty everything out, into the fountain, then it would be 0, 0. And then if I empty out the greenhouse, that's all I need to do, right? So if I empty everything out from the fountain, drop down. This is the hardest one for me to activate. Please just work. Okay, thank you. Put that all in the fountain. And then the greenhouse, 4 goes into one container, then 1 goes into the other container. And then we're good. I feel like that was this took way too long, maybe? Oh wait, but the greenhouse can't connect to both containers, can it? Only these 2 can connect to both containers. That's what makes things complicated. The greenhouse... Ooh. But no, what we do is... Okay. So it's this one. Okay. So we're going to say, fill the tank... Fill the... I guess this one's hard for me to activate as well. Fill the tank from the greenhouse water. And that'll take 4 of it. And then we're going to say stop and stop. We're going to say take the water from that tank and put it in the fountain. Beautiful. And then we're going to stop that and stop that. I'm going to say greenhouse, take the rest of the water and put that in there. Okay. And then lastly, we're going to say water from the reservoir. Put that in that left tank. It can only fit 3. And that's how we get to height 6. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Let's deselect this. Yeah. And put this back. Okay. Now, the greenhouse has no water, which we don't like. The pool is filled, which I don't really like. And the fountain is filled, which I don't really like. But, whatever. You know, I hoped that once you did the things with the pump room, you would never have to deal with it again. But apparently there are a million different configurations that are all going to benefit you in different ways. And we're just going to have to roll with it. Unfortunately. So. I mean, this has got to be, once again, exciting, right? So, it'll be worth it, and it'll be fine that it, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, you don't go here, you go here. But I still can't do anything with this. Do I have to have gotten in the boat and brought it over to this? You have to get in the boat and you have to bring it over to this side, don't you? I'm gonna cry. But there's secrets down there. Like, I'm gonna escape this place or something. That's insane. Is it possible? Is it doable? Was it level 12 or was it level 13? Where am I going? Which way do I want to go? Out through here? Guys, I don't remember. Was the water... It wasn't 12. It was 13. Yeah, it was 13. Because we started at 12. Okay, I'll do a quick perusal, see if I can see some way that gets me to 13. But also, where's the kitchen? How close is the kitchen? If I go pump room, security kitchen. Okay. Good. Then let's do that and buy something, just because I'm starting to get a little scared about walking back and forth. But is it not just a waste for me to walk back through here? I'm probably wasting any steps. It's fine. It's fine. Green room. I don't have any of those. Okay, so we don't want to buy that yet. But we can get the club sandwich. Everything's super cheap today. Let's buy a couple of things. Okay. I could draft a couple of rooms while I'm here. I guess I'd pick a wild berry? What is it? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we could go in there sometime later, but not now. I guess. This is taking, like, a very long time, but, like, maybe we're getting some really important things done. My headphones have been dying for a good bit of time now, though. Okay, so we'd want it to get to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I swear I was just at that before I did all this nonsense. If I'm not mistaken. But there's 4 in there right now. So we could just put the water from there and then put the water from the kitchen. It's way easier to do that than it is to do the other thing, unfortunately. But I guess that's the way that it is. So put the water from here into the reservoir. But I know it can be done. I at least know that it can be done. It's messy, but it can be done. And then we want to take the water and put it into the tank. Put it into the tank from the kitchen. And then what we're going to need to do is switch this. So once it's done, and We're good? Okay. We'll switch that. We'll switch this. And then turn this off. Put the reservoir. We want to take that water. There we go. Okay. Now, at least I know how to do all like into the tank, out of the tank, all that stuff is very clear now. So that makes it easier. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to check one more time to see if I did anything that makes sense. You like need an ore or something and I don't have an ore, so I can't do anything. I wouldn't put it past them. Every time that I think I've got everything I need for something, they're like, yeah, but actually, you know, it makes just logical sense that you would also need this and you didn't have that. So like, duh, you should have known. And, you know, it makes sense that we would need an ore. So it's at dock height, guys. It is at dock height. So now the problem is that it'd be lovely if I could... Oh, no, I can. You don't need the water level for that part. I was going to say, it'd be lovely if I could get out of here in a quicker way. But the fountain is full of water. But I can get out of here in a quicker way. Right? This. Because don't I want to get around... Oh, but I can't because of the fountain. Oh, but... No, but I think there might be an entrance in the tomb. That's what I was thinking of. Like, what are the chances that this is all happening on a day after I broke down the wall with the power hammer? And, excuse me. And when I got the tomb. You know? Isn't that kind of crazy? Also, that bird over there. There was a bird in... Am I crazy? That bird looks like it's like red and blue. Probably crazy. I'm probably just crazy. Okay, well, what we do know is that there should be a ton of gold down here. I guess it's going to be kind of randomly strewn about, but gold is gold. Oh, here's the gold. Okay. And so... Okay. This down here is the catacombs entrance. But I don't know if it loops around to where the reservoir is. I don't remember. But I really would love it if it did. Please tell me that it does. Wait, how do I get the door to open? I have to do this Grim Reaper thing every time. Okay. Excuse me. Could I please pass through? Thank you so much. Okay. Who knew that we were doing all this today? Not I. Okay. I think this is good. I have to move the cart though, right? This room I need those things for. Okay. Sure. So yeah, you have to move the cart, or are you just where you need to be? Oh no, I'm where I need to be. My god, guys, the first time I've ever tried the boat. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Is this like ending 2 or something? I'm not done at the house. I can't just leave. I'm not done at the house. Okay, okay. There's a cool cutscene. Are there like secrets I should be noticing along my journey? Or is this just for fun coolness? I guess it's just for fun coolness. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Perfect. We took the boat. And now that the boat is on this side... Oh, now that the boat's on this side, something even crazier is about to happen. Let me just go and reconfigure the pipes 15,000 more times. No, I think it's simple enough. I'm going to empty the reservoir out into the one that is not... No, into the one that is for the kitchen. I empty 4 out into the one that's for the kitchen. And then I put it into the kitchen, therefore leaving it with 1. And then I empty 3 more out. Right, okay. So we make sure that the left tank is selected. I mean the right tank. Okay, right tank is selected. We want to put water into the right tank from the reservoir. Okay. Into the... Oh, whoops, sorry. I have to use the middle one. In from the reservoir. Then we deselect that. Okay. Deselect that. Okay. So that's that. Then we're going to be putting water into the kitchen. Into the kitchen. Okay. Then we're going to deselect this. It's got 1. Okay. And deselect this. We're going to be taking water from the reservoir and putting it into the tank. And then we're at level 6, I believe. And then this boat ride should be even more insane. It totally looks like we would be leaving the estate. But, like, you can't just leave the estate if you haven't found all the secrets at the estate. So you must be able to come back or something, even if I were to leave. I don't know if I'm ever going to leave. But if I were to leave, they'll have to let me come back, unless coming back would be a different save file or something. Like, you'd have to start the game over again. Which, I would be very disappointed if that were the case, but it could be. Okay, so now we go over here. We're going in the tunnel, boys. We're going in the tunnel. Okay. Wow. He's moving so slowly. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me scared. Whee. Okay. Oh. Okay. What's in the tunnel? So far it's just tunnel. Tunnel to cave. Gosh, this is what happens when you don't have an ore. It's a bit of a slow mosey on down through here. Whoa. This looks quite grand. Okay. So there's like nothing in here but a door, which is creepy and weird. Some sand, maybe? What is this supposed to be? What is this? Just a regular rock? Oh, the door opened! The door opened! Whoa. Okay. Mining operation. Oh my god! Weaponry! Whoa, the old station! It's the old station! They flooded the old station! Oh my god. Oh! Okay. The Royal Museum of the City of Fen. They crossed out Grand because they don't believe in that. Getaway car 136. Escape route. Oh, I'm gonna need a magnifying glass for this. White Pharaoh Marigold 105. Decoy car. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track. Literally. Okay, closed exhibit. Yeah, there's so much text there that I'm going to need to get a magnifying glass for. But if you can see on the left side, they have a little blueprint of the closed exhibit, and there's an arrow pointing at that back wall. Yeah, You gotta break that or something. White 124, Getaway Car 136, White Pharaoh Marigold 105. So I think those are people that were involved. Manning 110, and times where they need to be where they are. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see more about that until we get a magnifying glass. Oh, I got another key! I got another Inner Sanctum key! It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of heartache. But no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals. I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet, as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow, the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us. Mary. Wow, crazy. So yeah, this is a key, right? Yes! Okay. And I think I keep those probably, right? Well, even if I don't, I can go unlock it right now, I guess. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Okay. Any other notes? Any other collectibles? Any other interactables? Delete it. Are those the cameras in the security room, or is that a pile of boxes? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that the other day. I did see that the last time I went down there, and I was like, dang, if I had the sledgehammer for here, it might work. It might work. Okay, so she's down here with these 2 other people. We can start putting, like, try to put faces to names. Because we know the names of the people who are down here. And we maybe have seen those people in other pictures, and we're going to be able to start piecing that together a little bit more. Okay, but obviously not right now. Not yet. The last thing I would need to check would be this section over here. Royal Station. You are here. Major stops. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I obviously don't think that there's going to be anything to this, right? Maybe there would be. I don't know. Okay. Like, how do I know when I've done everything? Like, how do I know when the game is over? Because I thought the point of the game, and they don't give you an achievement of, like, you know, game over, like beating the game or something like that when you do get to room 46, and that kind of seemed like the goal. But obviously there's more goals in terms of the lore. But, like, is there, like, a lore ending? Like, will I know when I, like, figured out the last piece of stuff there is to figure out? I don't really know. Okay. That's awesome. So, this place is crazy. Definitely. But I don't know. Do I only have to, like, should I just leave the water like this now? Like, is this the best positioning for the water? The crossover path is not as important, maybe? And just leave it like that? Well, but if I leave it like that, then I don't have the fountain and all that stuff. Does that matter? I guess hopefully it doesn't. Is that going the right way? It must be. Let's just go turn in our key, and then I'm just going to speed run the last couple of rooms. And if I don't find anything, I'm just going to cut it all out. Like, it'll only be if there's like a new, you know, if there's something new to do. I would think the next door that I'd like to open would be the Fen Aries door. Yeah, it's the next place that I have the best, like the most information on. Yes, I'd like to use it here. And I might be able to do this one right now. We can try. So, Fen Aries. It's Marshall. So which one of these moves? Oh, I guess I click into it. Okay. So I believe that's Marshall. And then it's Fog. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That's Fog. We're thinking it's Red. Which, if I look at my other page of notes, Red looks like scribble, 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 scribble. Does this change that? It does. Okay. Scribble, 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 scribble. No, no, no. It's none of these. It's just looping through the same ones. How do I get it to go to a different one? Like, it won't stop on the one I want. Okay, well, let's try something else then. And then Road. Oh, this is changing it. Okay. No, no, no. It's none of these. It's that one. Okay. But also, this needs to be changed. So let's change this first. Put this on Road. This is doing the, like, spokes. No, no, no. That one. Okay, and then scribble, scribble, scribble. There. Okay, Fog, scribble, scribble, Marshall, Road, submit. Perfect. Okay. Another picture. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. And another postcard. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort to drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. As I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mount Holly Estate, Reddington, Fen Aries, 63083. The Fen Aries stamp, which we already supposedly know. Okay. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Why is he saying that? What does it mean? I'll write it down or something. I don't know. I feel like I was writing down everything, and I started to stop writing things down again because it got to the point where I was like, well, I wrote down everything, and when did I ever use any of it? The Morajai box, the Fen Aries variation. At the end of the War of Fifth Era, the Grand Realm of Fen Aries was established Morajai boxes, red tiles in honor of Grand General Teskin's victory. Tiles, all black tiles on the box turn red, while all white tiles on the box turn black. Okay. So when the tiles are pressed, all black, so when you press a red, it makes the black turn red. And it makes the white turn black. Okay. So when you press a red, I'm assuming we want red, right? Okay. So we need to get black tiles in the corners. Okay. So I locked myself into some weird state. When you press the red, I thought all white would turn black. Why didn't they? I just need to reset it. Oh, that's white. Okay. So What a green do? What a orange do? Seemingly nothing. Okay, so let's start. Well, what a white do? I don't think I want gray. I guess maybe if a tile is surrounded by a red, it'll turn red. Is that what's happening? Or maybe not surrounded, but like maybe gray doesn't matter. See, like that one. This one has a green next to it, but this one doesn't have anything except for gray, which is nothing. So we could change it. This is the most balanced option I can come up with. Is that you have like, this is going to turn into red. It's going to turn into black. That's going to... That's gonna switch, and this is, I mean, like, we can do that, and then you can rotate this around, which is always fun. I don't know, it's just allowance, right? We're gonna have to figure it out some other time. Like I said, I've got to go and speed run the rest of the day. Because it's been too long, I'm losing my voice. I'll go speed run the rest of the day. I'm gonna check out the history of Arindia First Edition for the next time we drop the library. Otherwise I'm just ooh, treasure trove. It's gonna dead end me though. Is that really the best idea, or should I go gallery? Well, I mean, it dead ends here, but there's still 2 other paths that go to that section. Okay, treasure trove is new. It's new, it's new. Oh, it's a regular key? Okay. This place is beautiful. Thank you for the coins. This is crazy. It's like a gold suit of armor. Where are they getting this kind of stuff? Whoa. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I gotta open it, right? The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Okay. It's the only green memo I've found so far, but okay. That's kind of confusing. Huh. Weird. Okay, I gotta keep going, guys. I'm running out of steps. I'm gonna go weight room. And then I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna eat. Maybe this is a dumb place to pick the last berry, but it could give me the coat check. That is not what I needed. It's the music room. I shouldn't have even stepped in here. Oh my god, you can just get these like that? Okay. Well, see, now I don't know if it's gonna save until tomorrow. I feel like I need to go back down to the basement again. I want to use the next Inner Sanctum key. Oh my god, this is exactly what I needed. I'm alive! I'm alive! Oh, and an extra key. Should I open the other Inner Sanctum door right now? I'm not going to. Maybe we regret it, but I'm not going to. Dark room. Hello. And I bought everything I could at the commissary. Broken lever, okay? I bought the rest of the gems that they had, and the rest of the keys that they had, and the salt shaker that they had. Just to give myself the best possible chance here. But this might literally be a dead end anyway. Our only choice is this archived one, which probably is not going to be helpful. Yeah, it's probably just another dead end. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, they're giving us another chance. And we've got dead end or dead end. I don't know what this is, but I don't think you're going to be able to walk through unless it's maybe like the ballroom or something. I can try. This, it's the, okay. I don't think I have, is there a record for like how much gold you're holding at once? I should pick all this up just in case. Or like total gold collected. Pick it all up, pick it all up. I don't think I picked up a box thing today. I picked up car keys, right? Yeah. I don't have vault keys. Okay, that's it for today. My headphones died a long time ago. I've been playing without sound. And man, it would have just been too good, right? If they had also given us the coat check for the sledgehammer. It probably would have been too good. But not a bad day at all. So that was just a whole journey that I wasn't even expecting to go on. But look, now I've got two. I'm missing one envelope, and I've got two little, right under this, I've got two little things now, because I did two of them. There's still a box for allowance down there that I should open, but yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my god. Let's call it a day. And I will see you all. Let's just get the end screen here. Opulent Athletic Center, okay? Yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.